Hi guys, Suwon here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at a graphics card that I got recently. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let's get on to it. So, here it is. Let's unbox this thing. It came in this bubble wrap, and so unboxing it is really the hardest thing. This is a 55 Euro GPU that traveled half of the country to get to here because I live far away from the capital. And so here it is. Beautiful. Here we have the R9 280X, a 3GB GDDR5 version that I bought for 55 euros from the capital city of Slovakia. It took a while for it to get here, but it's finally here and I'm doing a video on it. And in this video, I'll be installing it into my Lenovo ThinkStation S20 and doing some benchmarks, seeing how this card runs in 2023. Alright, so here is the ThinkStation that I'm going to be installing it in. This thing has a Xeon W3250 with 24GB of DDR3 RAM and a 625 watt power supply. So, let's install this thing into here and hope it fits. It should. Oh wow, that is actually massive. Yeah, it will fit. Alright, let me get it installed and I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, I've got the GPU installed, and the problem I've run into is this thing only has a 6-pin and a 6+2-pin connector, which by my calculations should be fine because PCIe itself provides 75 watts. The 6-pin can do another 75, that's already 150 watts. And then the 6+2-pin can do another 150 watts. And the TDP of this graphics card is 250 watts. So it should technically work. Alright, let me plug in these cables and I'll be back again. Okay, so I got it installed with the 8-pin and the 6-pin. And let's hope this thing actually works. It should technically work. By my calculations, this thing is supposed to work. Let's turn it on and see if this thing works. Alright, so we got the card powered on. The card would not post if I had the 8-pin on the left side. So I switched them and now it's booting into Windows. I'll stress test it just in case because I'm not sure if this is a good idea. If it will stay stable under full load with the 250 watts, I will use this setup. If not, I'll just buy a new power supply somehow, even though it's gonna be hard to mod this custom Lenovo 10-pin cable with this weird 4-pin power cable that goes probably into PCIe, I'm assuming, because it says auxiliary. So yeah, currently I'm running Windows 10 from a hard drive just to stress test it. It's very slow, but for stress testing it, it's fine. And I guess that's it. I've got it loaded up. It seems to be, so far, working good. So yeah, I'll come back with the results from the benchmark.
So the card ended up being stable and stayed at 76 degrees Celsius when running for Mark. I also forgot to mention that one of the free fans ended up failing on me. So far, it hasn't affected the temperature by much. Now let's move on to gaming on the card.
Alright, so we're playing GTA 5 on medium/high settings with VSync enabled. And I'll be driving around LS, and I'll also be going into some bushes and trees to test out the limits of this GPU, and that's pretty much it. The average on this game was around about 52 to 55 FPS, which is actually pretty decent. So yeah, for now I'll stop speaking so you can enjoy the gameplay.
Alright, so now moving on to Fortnite, where I'm using competitive settings with the view distance set to epic. I also decided to enable VSync once again and set it to 60 FPS because I think that's a good combination, so we will not get huge lag spikes and performance issues. So now moving on to Minecraft with Optifine, I had a smooth gameplay at 60 FPS with VSync enabled. The settings I ended up using are 8 chunks for the render distance, all particles enabled, and fancy graphics. In conclusion, I feel like that even with these older GPUs, you can still get by in 2023. Even though you'll be using lower settings, it's still possible to do proper 1080p gaming. Now, there are some problems with these older GPUs. For example, there are no new drivers, but there are many ways around that. In my case, I've managed to use the AMD R9 drivers and they worked great. Alright, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you disliked it, you can hit that other button as well. Don't forget to also subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.